Some state lawmakers want the Texas Department of Transportation to conduct a study on commercial traffic at points of entry along the Texas-Mexico border. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us with that. Alex.
Hi, Clarice. And according to the Texas Department of Public Safety, most hard drugs are seized at those security checkpoints all along the Texas-Mexico border. So state lawmakers want DOT to conduct a traffic study of commercial vehicles at those points of entry. It would be in support of Operation Lone Star, which to date has spent $4 billion. Every day, hundreds of passenger and commercial vehicles pass through some 25 international checkpoints along the Texas-Mexico border. And according to the state's top cop, that's how most drugs are making their way into the Lone Star State.
Clearly, the hard drugs, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl across the port of entry is where most of the seizures occurred.
Texas DPS Director Steve McCraw testified before the Senate Committee on Border Security in Austin Thursday. He's speaking in support of House Bill 4422. It calls on the Texas Department of Transportation to conduct a study aimed at enhancing border security through public safety, technological, and infrastructure improvements.
What's the demarcation line between where the federal authority stops, state authority begins?
The federal compound, and the federal compound is actually where the inspection exists, whereby CBP inspects the vehicles coming in.
Caroline Mays is TxDOT's Director of Planning and Model Programs. She said while international checkpoints are federal jurisdiction, she believes Customs and Border Patrol agents would be willing to work with the state with the unified goal of making security checkpoints safer and more efficient.
So I think there's a willingness there to address these issues moving forward.
If we had technology that was deployed all the time, and there'd really be it would eliminate the gaps. It's going to put more pressure on the bridges and require them to either use passenger vehicles or move between the ports.
Governor Abbott has made the disruption of fentanyl trafficking a high priority for his Operation Lone Star border initiative, but human trafficking is another major concern. Last year, Governor Abbott ordered the inspection of all commercial vehicles coming over the southern border in search of illegal immigrants, which created a massive bottleneck at ports of entry. One state lawmaker addressed the issue indirectly.
And this study could probably help us also identify how to deal with this type of situation in a much more efficient and faster way, that it would have a lot less negative impact on our commerce with Mexico.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And House Bill 4422 was ultimately left pending in that committee. Now, if it does make it to the floor and does pass in both chambers, ultimately what would happen is that report would be generated and given to state leaders no later than December of 2024. Back to you.
Alex Boyer live. Thank you.